because you have to be enthusiastic about tourism. You have to be happy. It's a happy industry. No one wants to come to your restaurant and see sad waiters. No one wants to come to your hotel and see a doorman who's not happy or a front desk clerk who's just not able to give you a beautiful smile no matter what their day and night was before. So in the presence of Dionne Joyner-Weems, you're not going to have too much of a bad day. She's a very happy, very positive, very, very strong individual. And when I began to watch her, I think we were doing the Can You Get It? Are You In On It? Do you remember that one? Are You In On It? And she actually was in the interview, right? And so Dionne has stayed at Visit Baltimore for, I don't know, so many years, but all these wonderful programs, if you folks can attend, she is right there creating them, organizing them, hosting them. One of which I remember is the Legends and what is it?
Legends and Legacy.
Yeah, Legends and Legacy Jubilee and Black History Month. Well attended, just a fabulous time. And then towards the end of the month, in the fall, I think September, she works with one of last year's honoree, Shalonda Stokes. They put on it's called the Family Reunion Expo?
Yes.
And these are things that folks, if you're not doing anything, you must come. It's free food, everything's always free at that. But what I like about Dionne, she gets the mic and she gets up on the stage and she gets everybody energized, gets everybody motivated, and all of a sudden the fun quotient comes into the room. The energy comes, and that's what you gotta have in tourism. You gotta have that force, the inner force, to be every day you're just excited that you get a chance to service incoming tourists and be a part of our industry. So at this time, I'm going to bring out Mrs. Dionne Joyner-Weems, because she has family, 2 new boys, and all around. Yes. She's always been fabulous. So here are your 2 awards.
Thank you.
And this again reads Charm City Tourism Awards.
All spelled correctly.
I hope so. To Dionne Joyner-Weems for your outstanding service to the Baltimore tourism industry, June 8, 2018, Bluefields. And again, you got to get to know Dionne. She has lots of contacts. She puts on wonderful programs. You have business people that need to know how to get into tourism, see Bomb, but also see Dionne, because she does these events. There's opportunities for people who have businesses, arts and crafts, to be a part of it. And she's most welcome to have them. So congratulations and thank you, young lady. Thank you. So you can have a few remarks and we get off the chest.
I am getting emotional. Okay. First of all, good morning. How y'all feeling?
Good morning.
You feel okay? Hey. I'm getting emotional. So just to know, I've been at Visit Baltimore for 13 years.
Round of applause. That's over a decade of service.
Been at Visit Baltimore for 13 years, but I honestly didn't find my voice until 3 years ago. So it was during the unrest, uprising, however you want to term it. I felt as if it awakened the spirits of the Thurgood Marshalls, the Frederick Douglass, the Harriet Tubmans. When you start looking at organizations like Leaders for a Beautiful Struggle and the Kids Safe Zone, it awakened this energy that we were no longer going to wait for people to tell us who we are, what we could do. We were owning our story. Billie Holiday, it awakened this rise of the Black creative class. And it was at that point that I realized that I was being put in a position that I should not take for granted. I grew up in Sandtown, Winchester. Apartment K, Winchester Street Apartments. I'm a product of the Baltimore City school system. I'm the student that used her uncle's address in Roland Park in order to get into schools because my mother knew how to hustle. You had to hustle the system to make sure that your children could succeed. My mother would tell me, do not tell people our address. So we live off of Stricker and Saratoga. And I was quick to say I'm from downtown West Baltimore. Any place that I went, downtown West Baltimore, my mother would say, stop. And it wasn't because she was ashamed of where we were from. She understood that her daughter and her son were going to walk into rooms and be prejudged. So why create barriers for yourself? But despite her teachings, and with great love and respect for where she was coming from, I owned it. I loved to see the look of complete surprise when I would tell people on the campus of Morgan State University that I'm from Baltimore. And the reason was because it knocked the stereotype that they had of Black women from Baltimore. So I took that as a charge that I have a responsibility to show where I'm from because people don't know who I am and who I represent. So 13 years in, during the unrest, I said, I gotta own it. And I've been blessed at Visit Baltimore to be around good people, great support. I was talking to Shalonda Stokes, who I'm so happy she got her honor last year, so it proves that we are not the same person. So this is Dionne. But in speaking with her, I'm trying to figure out, and Vaughn was texting me like, Dionne, you gotta, get in here, what's going on? And Letitia sent me a message to start now, and I don't know what to say, right? And once again, Lou gives you the words. A rising tide lifts all boats, right? When I'm talking to different members and I'm trying to get them on board with a crazy idea, I've always done that, all ships rise with the tides, all ships rise with the tides. It's something that we're used to. And it literally has been in the last year where I was, and I'm a curse, but I'm not gonna curse. Charles is looking at me like, Dionne, reel it in. And I was like, F that. The whole all ships rise with the tide, I understand it, but as Black people, I think I started to acknowledge where the true force of the sea comes from, that wind, right? All ships rise with the tide. So when we think about that, we're saying that any good that comes, it makes an impact in the water and all the ships rise. That makes sense. My thing is I want to talk to the source, because if you blow hard enough, you could literally part the sea and walk the ocean floor. That's what I see for Baltimore. We have got to be the wind. We have got to get behind each other, because that's where the force is. So from this day forward, with having 3 boys under the age of 6, my oldest is 6, Sean Christopher Weems, my twins are 4, Liam Nasir Weems, Emery Amir Weems. I'm blessed to have a husband who supports all of this energy and force here. It is my duty, it is your duty, it is our responsibility to let the words of Baltimore ring out, because you cannot tell the American story without including Baltimore in it. You cannot tell the American story without including our names as the period to that sentence. And I'm passionate about it. I am enthusiastic, I love to have fun, but best believe I'm strategic and smart. And I know that we are sitting on a gold mine, and I refuse to allow people to come into this city and take advantage of the riches that we created. Hell no. So as long as I have breath in my body and an energy to move, I'm gonna do it for Baltimore. And I'm thankful to everyone from Visit Baltimore who came out, thankful to Al and the leadership staff in here, to my girl Letitia, literally, Lizzie, these two literally have just started at Visit Baltimore not too long ago, and God bless you because they're still here and dealing with me. But Lou, in ending, I just wanna say that in the 13 years that I've been at Visit Baltimore, I've never been honored.
Oh, God.
I've never received an honor before. I didn't even know how to process it. If it wasn't for Bond saying, Dionne, you better move your ass and get on in here, I really would not have known what's going on. And it feels good, and I appreciate it, sincerely, because I don't care if you're only standing in front of one person. One person. MLK, that was one person. It only takes one, and I'm willing to be one of them. So thank you, sincerely.